Hello friends, you are watching One Life for Fights, and in this issue we are going to talk about why does Conor McGregor's trainer think that Conor should fight Frankie Edgar? How Alexander Volkanovski is going to defeat Max Holloway? How Amanda Nunes reacted to insults from the publisher RT Sport? With whom Dustin Poirier is ready to fight? And why Mayurbek Asiev wants to break the neck of UFC? In an interview for the Mac Live, Conor McGregor's trainer John Kavanagh announced that he wanted Conor to return to the octagon before the end of the year, namely in a fight against Frankie Edgar. I think Conor should fight Frankie Edgar. It will be a great fight. This fight was under development when Conor was a featherweight champion. Frankie is a former champion and a great fighter. Frankie has a very difficult style to deal with. You have to prepare very hard for this fight. He is a little fast guy with fast hands and adept at wrestling. Frankie fought with everyone. He was a champion and he beat legendary fighters like BJ Penn. I think it would be a great fight for the fans and I wanted to view it. If it were up to me, I would like to see Conor vs Frankie before the end of this year. We remind you that Conor McGregor last time fought in the octagon in October last year, losing in the 4th round to Khabib Nurmagomedov by submission. The contender for the UFC featherweight title, Alexander Volkanovski, told us what exactly would ensure his victory over the current division champion, Max Holloway. In an interview for EMG Access, Volkanovski said, "I have many more skills than Frankie. I have a higher fighting IQ. I have wrestling, knockout power, strength, and cardio. I'm always dangerous. 1 or 2 accurate hits, and I'll guarantee you that this will slow him down right away. He always takes it by exhausting his opponents, but his trick will not work on me. He will have to come up with something more." According to Volkanovski, the fight between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier showed him many defects in the fighting style of the UFC champion that he's planning to take advantage of. And we remind you that the title fight between Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski will take place on December 14th as part of UFC 245 in Las Vegas. RT Sport became a defendant in the scandal, using photos from a duel between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes to promote a video called "Transgender Athletes Are Destroying Women's Sports." The video posted on Twitter gained over 1 million views before RT Sports employees who ranked Nunes as a minority transgender realized their mistake and apologized to the Brazilian on RT Sports' Twitter page. Amanda Nunes: "Our video production team mistakenly used your photo in a video which has nothing to do with you. We sincerely apologize. RT greatly respects your achievements and legacy in the world." But it looks like the Brazilian wasn't completely satisfied with the apology. She wrote in the response, "What a fuck. If I was born with a penis, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble to get Nina Ansarov a baby." And we remind you that Amanda Nunes is a holder of the UFC light and featherweight title and does not hide her orientation, the representative of the first lightest division, Nina Ansarov, and a year ago the girls publicly announced their engagement. If Khabib Nurmagomedov will not be able to accept the fight with Tony Ferguson on December 14th, then the most recent rival of the Russian, Dustin Poirier, is ready to do it. The former UFC interim lightweight champion announced this on commenting on Ferguson's demand to organize a fight with Nurmagomedov at UFC 245 in Las Vegas. Dustin wrote, "If he cannot do this, I can." Poirier also answered affirmative to the fans' question about whether he was ready to fight with Conor McGregor on December 14th. The head of the Absolute Championship Ahmad Mayurbek Asiev at a press conference in Moscow, announced that he plans to deprive the UFC of the status of the largest MMA promotion. I didn't say that I'll break UFC neck. I was asked a question clearly what your plans are. I said that the plans are to break the UFC's neck. These are different things. As a religious person, I can't say that I'll break the UFC's neck because it all depends on the Almighty. But I'll say it again. I have plans to break the UFC's neck.